The Mousecapade saga continues. So if you watched a few videos ago, you would know that I have an Airbnb property that I had some guests staying in for long term, and they saw a mouse. I came over, addressed the situation, had an exterminator come over, he addressed the situation, everything was good, house was clean, sparkling, and then the guests came back. They were here for a little while, and then they saw another mouse on a trap in the basement, and they were like, oh, we can't be here. So they left. This house is over 70 years old, kind of in the country. Mice are going to be a constant battle, but I get it. You're paying for an Airbnb and you want it to be mouse free, so I need to make it mouse free. So they ended up leaving, and I obviously refunded them for the remainder of their stay that they weren't here. They were super nice about it, super nice. They just were really worried about having a mouse around their infant. So I totally get it, and it couldn't have happened on like better terms. Now I am here trying to rectify the situation so our future guests don't have to deal with this. Before they left, they did call Airbnb and tell them that they did see a mouse in the house. So Airbnb called me, told me that they were deactivating my listing and going to cancel all of my future bookings if I didn't have another professional exterminator come out and take care of the situation. And I was like, well, I just paid a whole bunch of money for an exterminator like a couple days ago. And they're like, no, you have to do it again. So we had another exterminator come out this morning and put more of those boxes out, put more bait stations out, and we got some documentation saying that we have rectified the situation again. So I have been in contact with Airbnb and our listing is now live again. They're not going to cancel our future guests, but holy camole, what a runaround over a mouse. So hopefully the Mousecapade sitch is over. I have to go over to Alan's here in a little bit. I'm meeting a plumber over there, another plumber. But this time, this guy is actually going to be doing the work on the boiler. He's gonna purge the system, put in all new valves. We're gonna find out where the leak is and like which zone, and then he's gonna do some work. So I'm gonna meet him over there in a little bit. He was supposed to be there. He gave me a window between 9 and 12. It is now 1, and he's not letting me know. I did text him saying I'm free all day, so if you want to move my window back, that's fine, just let me know. But he's not letting me know, so wonderful. And hopefully, if I have time, I'm going to run by Habitat and see if we can snag any thrift store finds. So the plumber just texted, be there soon. He texted at 1:17, it is now 1:18, so I guess I gotta go. All right, so I guess no Habitat first. We're gonna go to Alan's. Plumbers just left. We made some really great progress today with these guys. They put on a couple valves. Overview, this is an oil powered boiler. So what happens is water comes in here, it gets heated, and then it goes up through these pipes and heats the house with baseboard radiant heating. It's a really great system when it works. So there are 4 different zones. 2 of them are going upstairs for the heating. 1 is for the basement and 1 is for like hot, like domestic water, like shower water, drinking water. So we're pretty sure that we found a leak in the basement. So he went and installed a shutoff valve here and a shutoff valve on the return line. So I wanted him to put shutoff valves on all of the lines so we could pressure test each zone individually. But this 1-inch pipe right here goes into the wall and tees off somewhere. So it would be kind of pointless putting valves on each pipe because we can't isolate that pipe properly. So the way we are pressure testing the upstairs is by keeping the downstairs zone off. So this is shut off, and then that is shut off. And the boiler is holding pressure with those other 3 zones calling for heat, which is a fantastic sign. Normally when the zones would open, that little dial right there with the blue numbers would go to 0. So now we've kind of figured out the problem, and now we just gotta fix it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the basement zone off. It's not gonna be super cold here for the next couple days. I'm gonna let the other zones run so I can get all the air bubbles out. And then I'm gonna come back and turn this valve off. This is a feeder valve. And then once I turn this off and leave it off for like 3 hours, if the boiler is still, if that little dial on the bottom with the blue numbers is still holding pressure around like 15 to 20, then we're good. But if that goes to 0, then we know we have a leak upstairs somewhere, which I don't think we do, because if we did, we would have seen it, like there would be water somewhere. That is my plan for the next few days with the boiler situation. Now, let me tell you how we have to fix the leak. So the boiler room is right there. So we're in the bathroom. This is the first little run of baseboard heater from the boiler room, and this is where there's a leak. And we know the leak is here for a few reasons. You can kind of see water back in that track. You can hear water leaking, and the floor is hot. So the water that is supposed to be running through this line through the rest of the basement to heat the house is running into the foundation, under the floor, and heating the concrete slab up, which is not good. This pipe right here goes down into the concrete foundation, underneath this wall, underneath the floor in the laundry room, and connects to another run that's in the laundry room. And you can see quite a bit of moisture down in there, and this baseboard is starting to rot. So the leak is definitely in here. So the boiler is basically heating up water and pumping it straight into the ground. So it's a huge waste of oil, a huge waste of electricity, and it's causing so much stress on the boiler and the well pump, like the well pump that's actually like down in the aquifer. I mean, if it continues to run like this, if we didn't catch this, the well pump would burn out and the boiler would burn out like way faster than their lifespans typically would last. I think that's why we had to change the filter so quickly, because it was just getting full of sediment because the well pump was constantly working. Now we have to get a carpenter out so he can cut a channel in the sheetrock. Here, I'll show you. We're in the laundry room. The bathroom is right over there, and that heater is kind of running right here along the floor on the other side of the wall. So the bathroom radiator ends there. It goes under the slab, all the way under the floor, and to this radiator right here. So what we have to do is get a carpenter out to cut a channel all the way up this wall, all the way across the ceiling, and then down this wall, so we can cut that pipe and connect the bathroom line to this line. So now we just have to redirect it up through the wall in the ceiling, because we couldn't poke through the wall over here and come straight out because there's a door. You can't, you know, that's not possible. I mean, if this was my house, I would notch out the sheetrock and create the channel myself and then patch in the drywall afterwards. But I'm not professional enough to do that on a client's house. So we are going to hire a carpenter to do that. I mean, I probably could do it, but it would just be way more effective and easier to hire a professional. I mean, if it's my house and there's like, if it's not perfect, that's fine. But if it's a client's house, it's gotta be perfect. So I need to find a carpenter. If you're wondering, Whitney, what the heck are these like tubey things on the floor? Well, these are called pigs. They're absorbent socks, and you put them in front of any area that you have water coming in. So this is an exterior door to a patio, and the patio, the way it was built, is not pitching away from the house, so water comes in this door. Same thing with the sliding glass door. Same thing with this door. There's a really beautiful patio out here. Let me show you. It's like kind of below grade. So that's like ground level, and this is below grade. Whoever did this was not very smart. They built the patio up higher than the threshold of the door. So any rainwater just comes in this little channel, comes up under the door, and floods the basement, which is dumb. I don't know why you'd do that. So in order to fix this, we have to either lower the patio or raise the door. But we can't raise the door because there's probably a big beam up here called a header, which is supporting the upstairs. So this is a project for another day, but the pigs are a quick solution. So if you have water problems, look at getting these things. They're great. Just pulled into Habitat. We're gonna go have a little look-see. So much stuff. These two little dressers are so cute, and they match. And they would need a lot of work. And I don't have anywhere to put them. To find two of them is like super rare. Look at the feet. That candle holder wall thing is pretty cool. Oh, it's like wobbly and like plastic. Never mind. Look at this light fixture. This is so mid-century. Oh my God. It's $10. I think I'm gonna get this for Alan. Put it in the hallway. This coffee table is really beautiful. All of the detailing. Look at these drawers. From Lane. I just do not like the tile and like, if it was anything else, this is really pretty. I think this piece is, it's not my taste, but look at these handles. Those are really pretty. Not too much to be found at Habitat, but I did buy this light fixture for Alan. I think he will really like it for the hallway because it kind of matches the little side table globy lights that I got for the blue room. So I think he's gonna like this. If he doesn't, it's only $10, it's fine. Right now, I have to go to Petsmart and get these babies some food. I'm finally back to the house. I stopped by Petsmart, got some food for the doggies, and I got them some treats. You guys, they love these treats. The ingredient, literally the only ingredient is chicken. It is freeze-dried chicken, and they go nutso for these treats. You wanna see? Oh, you want a treat, baby? Oh yeah, yummy. You want one too, buddy? You didn't even chew that. You want one, buddy boy? Oh, yummy. Was that good? Yes, it was. I am signing off. I will say goodnight and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.